is protecting our student athletes. I'm Ray Sweeney. The first thing I want to touch on would be the importance of communication. I feel like that is kind of the cornerstone for which we base everything on in our programs. If you can't communicate effectively, I don't think anything can be done well beyond that. So at Republic, we place a lot of emphasis on that, and we want to ensure that parents and students always have the adequate information they need to make informed decisions. You can trust that we will always reach out if there's an injury or mental struggles that are affecting your child. So that's something we take very seriously, and I feel like all of our coaches do a good job of that. I want to touch on the value of participating in our activities. There's just so many benefits that just can't state that enough. The first being obviously physical fitness. And essentially all of our activities, you're going to get some sort of physical fitness that will benefit you, and that's huge for our students. Beyond that would be overall wellness, exposure to leadership training, character development, social skills, teamwork, and then academic engagement. We believe that the rewards of being in athletics or activities far outweigh the risk. Now, looking at some of those risks, we know that that's always a possibility. Playing a sport, obviously acute injuries, sprains, fractures, tears. There's a number of possibilities there. Obviously, the social pressures that go with that, whether it be from parents, just putting an immense amount of pressure on an athlete, your friends and peers, or coaches. So that's something we're aware of, and we try to avoid. Obviously, there will always be some sort of pressure there, but we just don't want to overdo it. Beyond that, we have overuse, considering kind of burnout and mental fatigue. That's something that has ramped up, I would say, over the last 10 years or so with year-round sports. We've seen a lot more burnout. So while that's kind of out of our control, we at least want to be aware of it and have coaches address that with their athletes. We have concussion awareness. This is something that there's been major strides in over the past few years. You see the phrase there, when in doubt, sit them out. And that's kind of the protocol will go by. Obviously, there's a lot more details and things our trainers do to ensure your athletes are ready to return following a concussion, but we're very happy with the advances we've seen in not only return to play, but also prevention. We've seen a lot of that, like football, you see the Guardian caps. There's just a ton of things that in the medical field we've seen growth in that hopefully can make that better for our athletes. We have a big commitment to supervision at Republic. One thing would be a rule of presence. So no student athletes are permitted in any activity area, whether that be a gym, a weight room, a field, a court, a band room, whatever it is, without a certified coach present. Obviously, there's always a risk for injury in a sport, but we at least feel like we can minimize that with adequate supervision there. And then following that, if there were to be an emergency, we have emergency action plans for whatever that may be. So every coach will be trained in that and have a folder and a binder explaining what to do regarding each emergency that could come up. So we feel like we're very prepared for anything that might come up during one of our activities. The next would be documentation. Obviously, sports physicals, something we've all had to go through. Now they are usable for 2 years, so that's one less trip to the doctor for everyone. You must show proof of insurance. Parent and athlete would have to sign a concussion consent form. They would also have to sign our code of conduct, just how we do things. It may be a little different for each sport, but for the most part, we're kind of on the same wavelengths of what we want each program to look like, what the expectations are. So that's something each parent and athlete will have to sign. And then deadlines for all these forms will be communicated from your coach within your respective sport. Some of our infrastructure here at Republic, I'm very, very proud of this. You see in the top left our activity center. Just a beautiful, beautiful new building we have for our student athletes, including band, ROTC, football, soccer, basketball, weights, you name it. So really excited about that. It will be finished up over the summer and be ready for our students next school year. In the middle, you have our football field. It was built 8 years ago. Very pretty unbelievable facility. Very nice and very proud of that as well. And in the top right, you have one of our elementary school gyms, brand new, just an amazing place. Bottom right, we have our high school gym. We have our baseball field, and then we have the band room, which will be in our new activity center. We show you all of this just to so you can kind of have the peace of mind of like our facilities are going to be as good as they get as far as high schools go, and you can trust that they have everything in place to ensure your athlete will not only grow and improve and kind of have a chance to reach all their goals that they want to reach. Not only that, but also to be safe. Everything is up to date, best of the best equipment. So we're very proud of that and grateful that we have that here at RHS. On our team, so Kevin Day, he's our head athletic trainer. He's been doing it for over 25 years and more than qualified to make accurate decisions regarding your child's ability to participate. We're very grateful to have him. He's done a great job in his time here, and we feel like we're very, very fortunate to have someone with that much experience in the athletic training world on our team. With that, we also have Carrie Schaefer. She's our assistant trainer. She hasn't been doing it for nearly as long, but she's an ambitious trainer, go-getter, who has shown a great deal of maturity and wisdom in her decision-making. So, again, just another great trainer who we feel like does a really good job and fortunate to have her. And then myself, I'm our activities director. Just very grateful for the systems we have in place, all the support I have, whether it be from the secretary, the athletic trainers, the coaches, our admin in school. It's just we have a very cohesive group that we feel like will do everything they can to ensure your child is being in a position to succeed. Going forward, we're really excited about the upcoming school year. There's been tremendous growth within our activities department over the past few years, and we want to just continue that upward trend. Again, we feel like we have all the systems in place to ensure your child will be safe and successful. But if you have any questions regarding that, just reach out and I will do my best to answer them. I appreciate your time.